How's it going, Laser Bruce? Is up, I'll be Sixkilla, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In between episodes, I prepared everything I thought we were going to need for this, although I'm going to boost my long guns as well. There we go. I've upgraded everything as much as I can. Yeah, I've got no money. I spent 40,000 credits or bit whatever to get ready, so we're going to have to do it. We're going to take Nyoka and we're going to take Sam because they're our most combat ready. Fingers crossed we'll cope with this.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Junlei. Oh my god, they're fighting for us. Alright. Well, we're storming this place by the look of it. There's not going to be any stealthy options, it seems. We're just storming this place. God damn it!
I got Sam.
What is killing me? And from where? More importantly. Board reputation decrease. That's hardly surprising. Surprising how many bullets it takes to take one of these out. Jesus Christ, Sam, take it easy. You exploded him to bits. Or I exploded him to bits. One of us exploded him to bits. That was awesome, by the way. Explode more of them to bits, please. Yep, I guess we're just going in guns a-blazing. Lucky that's my specialty, really.
Here we go. Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Way to go, Sam. You the man. Dude, how did we kill so many already? It's an absolute murder fest out there. This could be huge, man. This is gonna be crazy pants. I wonder if there's gonna be more after this, or whether this is it. This is like the final thing of the game, or are we gonna be able to get back and do something else? Because I don't trust Phineas at all. Not after what I read about him. I don't think it's a good idea to trust him. If we can avoid that, you know?
Substance is resistant to cleaning efforts.
Alright, here we go. Let's get in there. We need lots of ammo. So we're going to be burning it fast.
Detected.
Though the DPS on this gun is over 1,000 now. Same as Sam's DPS's. So we're going to hit pretty hard. That's the password. Alright, alright. We're going to need shunts. We're going to need ammo. Like, I guess stealthing through the place was an option. It obviously isn't going to happen, but clearly it was an option at some stage. Dun 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 dun. Okay, let's go.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus.
You ready, Sam?
Task
We're gonna smoke these fools. Ready, Nyoka?
Easy.
I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
We're gonna kill everyone going in, so you don't need to worry. So there'll be no one to kill getting back out.
Would you
They'll all
like
already be
Sam
dead.
to tidy up this area?
Yeah, man, tidy it up.
Waiting for confirmation command.
You see any humans?
Confirmation command
Tidy them up.
not received.
Right.
Cluster neutralized.
You kill that combat drone. You get a bonus with combat drones.
Analysis of efforts. Wrong tool for the job.
You get bonuses against combat drones, use them. I can't hit them very well. Not without using the LMG. Dude, dealing with someone else right now. Stand up. Takes 3 shots in the face to kill someone. It's unreal.
Open fire! Attack!
I'm a little worried about the drones, have to admit. They're a little bit on the OP side, the drones. Never been very good at fighting the machines in these places, to be honest. It's kind of my weak point. Well, one of many weak points, I guess.
Take him down! No prisoners!
There's so many people here. I'm not sure if I'm meant to fight my way through them. But Junlei kind of started the assault. And if you're starting the assault, I might as well just carry it on. I got no... no... Crap. I've got no, like, disguise or anything.
Take him down!
Medical drones take too much killing, man.
I need cover!
You sure do.
Bring him down!
Oh, that isn't going through there. Kneecap, though.
Cover me! I'm going down! I surrender!
I hate that. Whenever they use that, it sucks.
I'm out! Reloading!
Can you stop using that on me? It's really frickin' annoying.
They'll never see us.
Oh, looks like they've lost us. Good to know. Let's keep moving. Although we killed half of the dudes on the way here. Oh, it was an absolute slaughterfest out there.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! You make it dirty, Sam will look at
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! I see dirt. Deal with it, Sam.
Sweeping the area. Security patrol initiated.
Alright. Not bad.
Security protocol triggered.
We killed many.
Caution! Infestation encroaching!
Infestation. Jeez, that's even worse. You're talking about them like they're pests. Like we're the pest control. Kneecap. This is much more efficient with ammo than the assault rifle, even though it's nowhere near as effective. But I can't afford to waste ammo, man. See, that would have taken like 3 shots at the sniper rifle, whereas it took many with this gun. I know we got 400 rounds, but it doesn't last as long as you'd think it would. Not when I'm behind the wheel, anyway. Oh my god, I can't hack anything around here. Jesus. Oh wait, I can't get back out. Oh, this way. Nope. There's a guy there.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
We're getting a lot of XP from this, so... With the massive amount of XP we're getting, we should level up pretty quickly. Right? In theory? We're not actually traveling very far, but it's taking ages.
Dirty. Clean up the competition. Wrong tool for the job.
Good. Alright, I think we cleaned out the whole place. I don't know if that's how you mean to do it, but that's how we did it. Everybody's dead. Bypass exit. Hack 100! Dude. Ah. Maybe there's some way over here. That's what we needed. Looks good to me. Okay. Huh. If this is the last area, I'm gonna miss this game, man. What else we got? Good. Lots of heavy ammo, that's all we need. Heavy ammo for days. To the pit. I guess we should start shooting people?
Glory, take me. I thought the chasm outside Stellar Bay was deep. This makes me nauseous.
Sam's on the job. You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up.
Yeah, you clean it up, Sam. I'll funnel them in. You murder them as I do that. Good plan? Good plan. Oh, sorry, Sam. Why is that not hurting them?
Out of ammo! Reloading!
That will leave a stain.
Hopefully. See that? Hack the door, hack the door. We're in trouble. Shit.
Execution brought to you by UDL.
Okay, that was worth it.
Take out the trash.
Let's do this. I know I was worried about ammo, but we got quite a lot now. I say we just go in there. Guns are blazing.
the jaw.
Nailed the cat.
Yeah, this was a much more effective strategy. Can we kill the drone? Sam, this is what you're built for, man. Kill the drone. Like that. That's how you do it. Okay, good effort. Can't complain, can't complain. Alright, 19 meters, what do we got? Let's reload this thing. You fellas ready? Same strategy again, okay? Run and gun.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Oh, iconoclasts!
What was that? I better take a
Here
look.
they come.
The iconoclasts are here to help us. Thank God we helped them. Who keeps doing this with the purple wibbly wobbly badness juice? Don't like it. Not a fan. Thanks for that backup there, Zora.
Yeah, that's how we fucking do it.
Alright, let's go. We still got quite a bit of ammo, so we should be alright to keep running and gunning. Bypass chance.
Detected.
Ammo. Didn't even see you sitting there. Just hanging out, pretending to be doing work. You bastard. Corporate would be very upset about this.
Kill germs.
Damn, we're burning that ammo fast. I'm so scared of running out of ammo. Okay. Take whatever I can get, my man. Take whatever I can get. Let's go. Huh, nice, Nyoka.
That's the last of them.
Stomped his head with that hammer. I'm glad I upgraded that hammer. I had a feeling that was going to come in handy. Oh, shit.
And sanitize.
Was I meant to kill Chairman Rockwell? You know what? It doesn't matter. I would have killed him anyway. Fuck you, man. Alright, what do we do now? Oh, that's green screen. Ahem. Anyway. Oh. Lots of stuff. Alright. Keep moving. Is this the floor the iconoclasts have wiped out still? Are we safe here? Mostly? Well, I enjoyed killing Chairman Rockwell at least, even if it was a little anticlimactic. I assume I was meant to talk to him first, but you know what? Screw him.
I'm not one for rousing
He's not worth my words.
The captain needs our help. So, get in there and fight!
Oh, Sanjar Nandi. MSI is here. Nice. That's handy. Even MSI are helping.
There you go. Toxin neutralized.
I didn't think MSI would back us up, because they're corporate people as well. Maybe not part of the board, but still corporate. Maybe they realized they didn't need the board, especially with the Iconoclast backing them up.
That's the last of them. Time to collect the flying down.
Oh, sorry. Crap. I keep attacking the wrong people. Sam, don't kill them. Oh, there. Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Stop killing them, guys.
Nice. Calm before the storm and all that.
Difficult
They're on
job
our side, after all.
Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain out remover. It's
Perhaps later, Sam.
worthless on residual blood splatter.
Perhaps later, Sam. We're busy at the minute.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Thank you.
You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
That's life, man. We're liberating Halcyon. There's not a damn thing you could do to stop us.
Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? The Iconoclasts and MSI have put aside their differences and attacked the prison together. I never imagined such a thing would be possible. But here we are.
I know, right?
You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion, and then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested.
Good on you for staying optimistic in your final moments.
I have no intention of dying on Tartarus, Captain. Not when there's so much work left to do. I admit I miscalculated the extent of your influence. The board's plan never accounted for you. This is a mistake I intend to correct.
Good luck with it.
I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair
Cooperation?
the damage you've done. I
Oh,
can
brainwash.
set things right.
Brainwash. Yeah, I get it. Don't tease me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I wish you'd simply cooperated with me. You're the finest marksman in Halcyon. You could have been my gun.
Do your worst, you psychopath.
If you insist.
Bring it.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Alright.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Cool. Let's go. Where's this automechanical? That one. Really? That's what I'm worried about? We got one of those on our side. Oh, well, let's see what happens. I'll equip my energy weapon. Let's go.
Resistant to cleaning efforts.
This ammo is not gonna last. Got ammo. I can't really hurt the mechanicals without that gun. Unless flamethrowers work, but I doubt it. See what I can find. Yeah, that's not actually doing anything. We're totes gonna die. Alright, we got him. Jesus. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Ooh, fancy.
Why won't you just die?
Clean up the competition.
Suck it.
Get me out of here!
Can I talk to you?
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue.
You're a monster too.
And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Okay. I need to ask you something.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
There's something else I know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Better late than never, I guess.
I'm not asking you to forgive me. Law knows I won't forgive myself, but I'm going to try to set things right. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have
Maybe the
no
Earth people
connection
destroyed
back to Earth,
themselves.
and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
How do you know all this?
I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are alone.
Maybe she was lying.
She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no telling what's happened to Earth.
You mentioned a frigate disappearing.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
That sounds pretty bad. You said there haven't been any new messages from Earth.
Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. No one knows why. Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would have happened if word got out? We'd have utter pandemonium.
A relay station near Scylla hasn't picked up any unencrypted messages in 3 years.
Yes, you were the one who reactivated that relay station, weren't you? Any message from Earth would have arrived unencrypted. It's been 3 years since our last message. The board tried using drones to contact Earth. Every one of those drones sent back the same encrypted message. Earth is completely silent. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free.
For better or for worse?
Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon.
Convenient.
The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal.
Oh, nice work, Ellie.
Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony.
He was good at that.
This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
I did.
Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And that's it, is it? Wow, I bet there's a shitload of ways that ending could go. That's the Fallout 3 brand of ending. I like that, because it lets you know everything that you've interacted with and everything you've changed. That's cool. What a great game. A fantastic Fallout replacement, I guess. I'm looking forward to Outer Worlds 2 then. I'll let the credits roll as per usual. This one will probably take a while being a AAA game, but hope you guys enjoyed the series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.